Hey there everyone, and welcome to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. It looks like Arcade1up has finally released a new patch for their Marvel Vs Capcom 2 cab. I've downloaded it, I've updated my cab. Did it brick it? Did it fix it? Well, we'll get into all of that right after this. Alright everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. If this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to hit that subscription button and click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put up a new video. Give this one a thumbs up and leave a comment below if you want to be part of the conversation. So, as I said, Arcade1up has released a new patch for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I just downloaded the patch and updated my cab and gave it a quick once-over. I'll be showing a little of that video in just a second, but before I get into that, let's talk about what this patch actually does. Well, there's a lot you can say about Arcade1up when it comes to things that they have promised they were planning to do and haven't really followed through with in terms of, keeping people updated, whether it's through their Facebook group or whether it's through videos and things like that. We really haven't seen a lot from them in terms of that. But one thing you actually can say is that they've done a fairly good job of keeping people updated through their Arcade1up app. Case in point, these patch notes for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now, these patch notes dropped on the app earlier today, probably around the same time that the patch became available. Like I said, I just did it myself a little while ago, but I've seen these patch notes up for several hours now. And these are the things that were wrong with Marvel vs. Capcom 2 that this patch now fixes. Alright, so this is what it says here. This update fixes the following. MVC2 Online. Stages are not random. If you've been playing MVC2 online for any length of time, you know that the only stage that was available was a desert stage. Well, it appears that they have fixed that so that the stages will now be randomized and it can play any stage within the game. Online rage quitting will not give loss and win to anybody. MVC2 Online username does not automatically disappear from online lobby via powering off cabinet. Again, not really sure what they say they fixed that, but I don't know what the fix actually entails. Track mode will start at character select screen. I guess that was something that was happening that's now fixed. Relaunching MVC2 will start player at character select screen automatically. That's cool. Launching MVC2 will show a short freeze at character select screen. Yes, it was. It's not doing that anymore. Only 3 wins and 3 losses will be recorded once you play past 4 games. So I guess when you were playing online, it would only record up to 3 wins and losses. Now, the more you play, it will record all those wins and losses. Rage quitting does not update wins and losses. Again, whatever that means. Local high score saving not available. I guess it is now. Online spectating mode does not work. Well, it does. It definitely works now. You'll see that in a second. Rage quitting loss will not show to online lobby until player exits and comes back in. Again, not sure what the fix is there. And the volume bar comes up randomly when playing MVC2. I know this was something that I was hoping they would fix for a while. Not only did they fix that, but I feel like they fixed the volume in MVC2 altogether. And I'll show you that again in a few seconds. Alright, so there you go. That is the patch notes. Now let me show you a little video of me updating it and checking out some of these features. Alright, so hopefully this is going to come out okay. I have a fan blowing in the back. It's a very loud fan. Hopefully you're not hearing that too badly over me speaking or whatever. But here we are at Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and as you can see, there is an update ready to go today. So we're going to cross our fingers, we're going to hit update, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, so that's interesting. This actually changed from 2022 to 2023. All right, we're rebooting. Okay.
Let's rock.
Okay, so again, interestingly enough, the date on this changed from 2022 to 2023. And I know a lot of you may remember that Arcade1up pushed out updates to some of their cabinets that took away the Arcade1up animations when it loaded. This one didn't do that, so I guess that's good. So I guess there's no licensing concern with that little animation they have at the beginning. But let's just check out a little bit further. All right, so going to the live menu, you see the version has been updated to 1.0.57. And that's it. That's the latest version. Obviously, we just did this. Let's go into an online game for a minute. All right, we still have these regions to pick. All right, so there aren't a lot of people playing right now. I don't necessarily want to play myself with this. I just want to kind of show it off. So let's go into a spectate mode for a minute and just watch somebody play.
Come and get me.
Okay, now let me turn the volume down a little bit here on this. Okay, so one thing that I want to point out, obviously, right away, is we are watching an online match of two people playing, and you'll notice that it's a different stage. That for the online play, initially you were quote unquote stuck in the desert. The desert level was the only one that would come up for online play. Now you can see, obviously, there's a whole another stage here that's available. Hopefully, that means all of them are available for online play. But that's a good thing. Now, I don't know who these people are who are playing and all, but just watching this, it looks to be performing pretty well. I'm going to play an offline match for a minute just to see how that looks. Hopefully I'm not too much. I'm standing off to the side, which is going to make it harder to play. But I want you guys to be able to see the screen. One of the things I want to check on here first is just turning the volume up and down, because I don't know about what you guys thought, but for me, the volume always seemed to be like, you know, from 1 to 4, it was a little low, and then from 4 up, it was just ridiculously loud. So hopefully they've fixed that so it's a little more gradual.
Ready?
Yeah, and for me, I would say that's much better. It's definitely a lot more gradual, the volume, as you go up and down. Now, hopefully they've also fixed that issue where the volume will just randomly change as you're playing. I couldn't get it to happen often, so I don't know if it would even happen in just playing a little real quick. But like I said, I'll play a quick match and we'll just see what happens.
Let's go.
All right, so offline play always, for me, played pretty well. But that definitely seems pretty good. I'm not noticing any lag in playing. Again, I'm not a pro fighting game player. It's tough for me to tell compared to a lot of people who I know are really, really good at fighting games. But so far, so good. And so on.
Showtime.
Yeah, see, unfortunately, right now, where I am, there aren't a lot of people playing. So it's tough to tell. And I don't want to get into an online match right now. I will test this out a little bit more over time. But so far, I think they did a pretty good job with this particular patch. All right, and there you go. As you can see, the update was successful. It did not brick my cab. In fact, it does appear to have fixed several things with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now, I would have to play a little more online, a little more extensively to determine how well it works altogether. But, you know, that's not really my thing. I've said this before. I'm not a big online player, so I probably won't spend a lot of time with it. But for those of you that are, I really hope that this is the fix you've been waiting for. I hope that this makes the experience much more enjoyable for you. The one little match that you saw me watching there for a few minutes did seem to be going well, so, you know, fingers crossed on that. But other than that, you know, some of these other things that they fixed seem to be good. The volume seems to be a lot better. I'll have to play more to make sure that that volume doesn't come on and change automatically like it had been doing before. They say it's fixed, so we'll have to wait and see. But that's going to do it for this one. I just wanted to show that off to you guys a little bit, let you guys know that that patch is out there, that it does appear to work. It does appear to fix a few things, and hopefully you guys can enjoy that. All right, let me know in the comments if you have MVC2, if you've done this patch. If you're a big online player, how's the experience? Is it any better? It looked like it was from what I could see, but like I said, I'll have to try it a little bit more just to know a little bit more about it. I just wanted to show off a little bit in this video and not go too crazy. But that's going to do it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.